Practicing, working on my footwork, my timing, trying to bring that swing down, and I'm going to be throwing the Eternity and the TNT. Just give me one quick second here. Turn on my other phone. All right, there we go. Morning, Mark. Just getting everything all set up here. All right. So you guys saw the review for the TNT yesterday. I redid the surface. I hit it with a 500, then a 2000, then a 3000, just to see if I can get it to shape a little bit more. And that's the layout. You guys saw it last time. Shout out to Jopo for the thumbs. And then this is the one that goes out tomorrow, the Eternity. This is the same layout that I've been using on everything. This is 60 by 4.5 by 30 is what this is. 60 by 4.5 by 30. Full review drops tomorrow, and then I have a 30-second bar review dropping in about an hour and a half on the Shorts channel. So if you guys go check out the Shorts, it'll definitely be there. So I have not warmed up at all. This will be my very first shot of the day. And like right from warm up, I want to already start focusing on that lower backswing especially. You know, even from that very first shot, it's already shaping more than it did when I reviewed it. Let me zoom in a little. You guys can't see nothing. There we go. This is just me by myself today. Let's look at some of the comments. Hey, Matthew, thank you for joining that. Mark, good morning. Jordan, you got to come say what's up. So, Mark, when I reviewed the TNT, it was fairly smooth. And, you know, in talking to Luke, he said that he resurfaced his. And after it was resurfaced, it looked really, really good. So that's kind of what I did here. Kind of just want to test it out. Like, mine never did that when like right out the box. William, good morning. Michael, good morning. Yeah, it's 7:23 in the morning. John, good morning. Yeah, the Eternity looks like one of those Rhinos, but it also looks a lot like the Hypercell Fused from back in the day. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's crazy. Maybe it's just the pair. I was on 33 when I reviewed it. This is 32 on the other side. Donovan, good morning. Tim, good morning. Adam, good morning. I have the Fate and the V2 Vortex. Do you think the Eternity would be a good addition for a 3-ball arsenal? I'd probably add in like a solid or like a stronger ball in there. Rivs, good morning. Robert, good morning. Eternity, okay. Try it one more time. The full video comes out tomorrow, so you guys can see it. So there's the pin. There's the CG. Mass bias mostly in the thumb. And I will throw both of these today. I just want to start in the TNT, mix in some Eternity, but definitely going to start in the TNT and work my way into the Eternity. Oh, that's right, I 4-pinned. Josh, good morning. Do I have a urethane in my arsenal? Yes. With me today, no. If I'm bowling a tournament, I'm going to have a urethane ball. If it's a PBA event and I can't throw overseas ball, then it's going to be the Zen U. And if it's anything else where I can throw overseas balls, then it's going to be that 900 Global Vintage. This is not even close to full speed, but Mark, I would say that it's substantially stronger than a Hype Solid. I'm planning on doing a comparison because I'm hearing and seeing a lot of things about the TNT being similar to a Hype Solid. They're not even in the same realm. This cover is so much stronger and significantly more differential in the core. That's a lot of 9. I'm not sure how close E-Trax is officially to R2S ribs, but I will say that throwing the TNT, it feels substantially earlier and smoother than other R2S balls. You know, like I remember throwing the Code X, which was a Code Series ball with R2S solid, and that was way cleaner through the fronts, way jumpier than this TNT. And that's R2S versus E-Trax solid. Oh, that would have been nice. Also, it's like 25 degrees outside. I am freaking freezing in here. You mind if I send you a link to the Beef and Barnsey channel on the TNT review? I've already seen it, Adam. Are you expecting a lot of overlap between the TNT, Idols, Zen, and Phase given the core numbers? So the core doesn't touch the ball, or the lane. The cover does. And currently we don't have any Idols because they're all discontinued. Phase 2 is going to be cleaner and rounder or jumpier off the spot when compared to the TNT. Zen is a shiny ball. There's no way it's ever going to compare to a TNT. Yeah. That felt good. Physically. Trajectory, that was pretty bad. All right. I think we got to move right. See if we can spare this, huh? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Tim, I'm working on keeping my swing down and trying to eliminate that hitch in my swing, because when that hitch is gone, my timing is really good. All right, so we're gonna move right off that washout. Try not to miss as far to the right. I'm 5 frames in, so I'm still not even close to being warmed up. I'm also trying to stop like turning the ball early. Like, that's probably been the most frustrating thing. Or if I turned it early the same way every time, it wouldn't even be an issue. Oh, see? That has to fall. Normal speed's around 15-ish. Donovan, I don't have a video on that. I just try to see how the ball is going through the pins, you know, like if it's going through the pin deck and bouncing right, like not going straight through, it means I'm probably coming in too light, you know? And if I like wrap a 10 versus flat 10, like the way the ball goes through the pins is gonna tell you everything that you need to know. Jason, good morning. As of now, I like the Eternity a lot. When can we expect a new Lewis and Krista video? I don't know. We'll get to one here pretty soon. I'm gonna throw the Eternity here, a couple shots in the 10th, but I definitely wanna focus on throwing the TNT on the fresh. So I'm gonna move like 5 left of where I was with the TNT just to see with the Eternity. And then I'll go back to that TNT. Eldrin, what's good? That Eternity is good. I think the Sunstorm is going to be really good on like sport shots. Like I'm probably going to take it to nationals. But on house, it's a little bit too smooth. So like on house shots, the Sunstorm forces me left, but it's not enough ball to make the corner. If that makes sense. Push. All All right, so you got 2 strikes in a little Greek church action. Chris, yeah, I redid the surface on the TNT. I hit it with a 500, then 2,000, then 3,000, and the Eternity is still out of box. I may change the Eternity. I may not, I don't know. The reactor gloss has been so hit or miss. But the last one, the Fate, looked really good the more games I put on it. All right. See, that swing got a little high. Yes, John, I'm still 900 global. Oh, that sucks. Eldrin. Yeah, the TNT is shaping way more, Chris. And I don't know if that's because of the resurface or because of the pair. You know, because 33 and 34 is it's a weird pair, as you know. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Wow, that was so bad. I don't even know what happened there. Michael, yes, I have several videos up on the channel with the Revenant. Yeah, a lot of people trying to get on staff. But, you know, like, the thing I see about being on staff is like the companies all want a return on investment. Like, they put you on staff, and what can you do for them in return? You know what I mean? Like, how many bowling balls you're gonna sell? Which, unfortunately, is the most important thing for these companies. All right, that last shot was pretty lackadaisical. Let's make a better shot here. See, I mean, they both resulted in a 10 pin, but I'd rather 10 pin like that than the last one. Yeah, Donovan, that was a wrap 10. So usually on a wrap 10, on a good shot, that's the important thing. Can't lie to yourself. If it was a good shot on your wrap 10, I usually move like 1 and 1 left, 1 and 0 left. And I felt like that was a good shot. It did fall off, but it's still a pretty good shot. So I'll go 1 and 0 left here. Miss left, that's usually my whole MO. Move left, miss left. I try not to slow my feet down as I move left. Like, the whole reason you're moving left is because the lanes are hooking. So why would you slow your feet down? If you slow your feet down, it's going to make the ball hook even more. The only reason you're moving left is because the lanes are transitioning. All right, let's go to that same spot, but make a better shot. That last one was pretty bad here. That's a good one. Yeah, so off that wrap 10, move one left, throw a good shot, pack 10. Do you have you bowl the tat? Yes, I used to bowl the tat all the time, but you know, working in the casino, I typically don't have, I can't take that much time off. And $180 or whatever it is, especially now, is really expensive for me with a baby at home. But once I get to a point where I can do YouTube full time, which I'm hoping is by the end of this year, once I get to that point where I can do YouTube full time, I'll definitely start bowling tournaments more regularly when I have time on the weekends, you know? That's a good one. 6 into the 10. What do you like as a dry lane ball? About a step down from a high road? So typically, I don't normally get lower than a high road. A lot of times I don't even get to the high road. But something weaker than a high road, like a burner pearl. Like for me, because of my ball roll, as I move left, I typically ball up. Now, if you're talking like game 7, game 8 of a regional, and the lanes are toasted, I mean, high road is probably as low as I get. I think the TNT is going to be really good on those like medium heavy to heavy patterns. Basically, any time that you need to keep the ball in front of you on the heavy patterns is when it's going to look really good. And I also think it can look really good on shorter patterns where there's a lot of friction with this ball kind of sandblasted is when I think the TNT can look really good. Oh, stuck there. Six into the 10, that's it. Yeah, that's usually what I do, Eldrin. I usually do the that mini marathon. Yeah, I mean, it's always changing. Like sometimes I'll keep the same break point all night. Sometimes I'll chase it in, you know, depending. Like if I start hitting my break point and the ball's not coming off that, then I'll move my eyes in a little bit. Or if it starts like really jumping off the spot, I'll change it. But typically in league, I'll keep my break point the same. Just my angles that are going to be changing. That should be good. Morning, Michael. See, this is what I mean about, if you guys watch the review, of the TNTs, that this ball is going to be a ball that I'm going to play from straighter and pretty much stay straight until I have to get out of it. I'm going to move back right here just to see. So we're in the 8th frame of this game. I got strike, 10 pin, 10 pin, strike, 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 10 pin, 2 pin. 9th frame here, got a shot at 237. Let's kind of move everything right a little bit. Commit to the same shot. See, that 7 has to fall. Yeah, Matthew, I gave you a shout out when the stream started. Thank you for that. Yeah, I wish I had an Axiom. Oh, that's no way it's gonna make it. There was no way that was making it. Anthony, man, the best place to start is go to a pro shop in your area. Talk to the pro shop operator. Tell them you want a ball, a bag, and shoes. They typically have those packages. Jeez, back-to-back swish 7? See if we can't two-hander this thing. That's for the up 10 crowd. Woo! Yeah, I mean, I like playing straight like this. in tournaments and stuff, that's like my go-to. Just when I bowl league and we have, you know, I bowl a trios league, so there's 6 people on the pair, but one of my teammates is lefty. So a lot of times there's 4 other righties and they hook a lot here during league already to the right. So I typically can't play straight like this in league, but this is like my favorite part of the lane to play. Standing at 20-ish, keeping it in front of me a little bit. You know, my week's going okay. Today is my my Friday at work in the casino. I'm off Thursdays and Fridays. You know, bowl league tomorrow. Get to spend the day on Thursday during the day, Friday all day with my wife and son. So that's always nice. That's a really good shot. That was really good. That surprised the you-know-what out of me. Heck no, I'm not a dealer. Table game supervisor. I get to babysit the dealers. Let me see. Rate my arsenal, Exotic Gem, Big Daddy Proton, Phase 5 Zen, Fate Revenant. Jay, the only thing I see is like you're missing like a weaker pearl, but it's really good. How does the TNT compare to the Exotic Gem? Not even close. Exotic Gem's going to be much stronger, a little cleaner through the fronts, produce a little bit more shape. $0.50 a hand. Oh my God. This ain't downtown, fool. Now the casino I work at is usually a $15 minimum. Sometimes goes up from there. Very rarely during the week, maybe a $10 minimum, but usually 15. Guys, that is the front 5 this game. Focusing on keeping my swing down feels really good. Yeah, after this game, I'll throw the Eternity. I threw the Eternity a little bit while I was warming up. Oh, missed right and slow. Yep. Front 5, then a 5. Yeah, I missed right and slow. No way that recovers. Man. Is that poker? 1-3 cash. We don't. In Vegas, poker and table games are two different departments. So I don't. We don't deal with poker at all. We don't even have a poker room where I work. All right, that last shot, like I said, was slow and right. Let's just make a better shot than the last one. Zen Soul, Night Road, Infinite Physics, Dark Code. What do I need to add? Like a stronger solid is what I would see, Michael. Great channel. The ball looks like a beefed up hustle camo. Yeah, I mean, beefed up. I guess, yeah, but it's like the hype solid is stronger than the hustle camo, and the TNT is significantly stronger than that. I would say like a earlier, smoother, maybe stronger phase 2. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a replacement for the Altered, then the Eternity is going to be it. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what casino that was at or when that was, but $2 minimums, yikes. All right, so this game here, we are about to start the 8th frame. We have the first 5 strikes, 5-3 in the 6, 9 spare in the 7. So we have a max of 251. But my last 2 shots have been questionable at best. Last 3 shots have been questionable at best. I really like streaming with someone else. That way I can take a seat after every shot. All right. God knows we need to practice on our 10 pins anyway. And then I stick. Man, there is something like, I don't know if your camera's gonna be able to see this. You guys see this? All that stuff that was on the approach. Oh, execution. My execution was questionable, and because of that, the location's gonna be questionable as well. See, that's a much better shot. And a 10 pinned anyway. Wow. Yeah, see, like, this is one of those things where, like, the ball is telling me, get out of this ball already. So I make a good shot like that. Flat 10, I'm already playing pretty straight. Time to just get out of it. I'll finish this game with it for the stream, but if we were for score, I would have got out of it already. Yeah, I want to bowl the tad. It's just financially not possible. All right, we're gonna move one right off that flat 10. TAT is the true amateur tournament. I think first place is like $20,000. Or if you're in like the progressive pod or something, you can win like 30,000 or something. It's here in Vegas. They do it twice a year. Runs for like a week long. 5 different divisions. All right, let's move our eyes right of that. Let's see how this looks here. Okay, I'm gonna reset the rack, and this will be my last shot here with the TNT. And then, guys, I do want to share with you guys that in 1 hour, I'm posting a short, a 30-second ball review for the Eternity. It premieres at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so in an hour from now. I'd really appreciate if you guys went and watched that short when it drops. Tell me what you think of it. I want to start doing short form content as well, like that's more than just one shot, like actual little mini videos. Yeah, it's time to get out of that ball. So the TAT, no matter where it is, whether the Orleans or Gold Coast, here at South Point, you got to bring urethane. Urethane is always the play on the fresh. And then because it's at the plaza, it's even more that you got to throw urethane. All right, so 3 games in, we're at 603. Not very good, but we're not focusing on score today. Now we're gonna throw the Eternity, 900 Global Eternity, S84 response. This is gonna be 60 by 4.5 by 30. And again, Jopo, thank you for providing me with thumbs. I'm not on staff with Jopo. They just took care of me. So we're gonna move left. I'm gonna stand at around 26, looking at about 8 down lane. See how this looks. Hit 8. Okay, so I gotta move right of that a little bit. Yeah, like that's something I want to do for the short videos as well, is do like educational stuff, tutorials. Got a lot planned, and it all starts today. Yeah, like I've been posting daily shorts of just me throwing shots or whatever. I really want to, like I said, I want to start doing like mini ball reviews. I also want to do comparisons that I wouldn't normally do for a full video. I'll do them for shorts. All right, let's move a little bit right. Throw another shot here. That feels pretty good. So I'm gonna go to the same spot, move my eyes in a little. Because when I did the review for the Eternity, I know it hasn't come out yet. It liked for me to be a little bit further left. Let's try that here. Oh. We gotta be better than that, guys. It's okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Bowling 300. The Eternity is box finished from factory. TNT, I resurfaced it to a 3000. Only Sphinx, I don't think you suck. I don't know you. I've never seen you bowl. I like my UC3 and my black hammer. Yeah, TNT and Eternity, I think at least can be a 1-2 punch. What I'm trying to figure out from the Eternity is it too strong to be a transitional ball? Because if it ends up being too strong for a transitional ball, then I'm gonna have to knock the polish off and try it on the fresh. But guys, between the two, I think the Eternity is the way better ball, by the way. Yeah, Chad, I'm not saying it's too strong. What I'm saying is I want to figure out if it's too strong for a transitional ball. And the way I do that is by going to it in transition, kind of like what I'm doing now, but also in league when there's more people on the pair. And if it's going to be something that I'm going to have to get out of right away as a transitional ball, then it might be too strong. But if I does that as I move left, then it's not too strong. Yeah, so if it's too strong, then I can knock the shine off and throw it on the fresh, kind of like I do with the Dream On. But so far, I really like it when I have to get left and create those larger angles. I actually want to compare it to a Fate, because I think it could be in the same spot as a Fate, but stronger. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, no, this Eternity looks really good for me. So with the reactor gloss, some of them I've hated, some of them I've really liked. And I'm somewhere in between really liking the finish on this Eternity and not liking it. Like the Fate was probably the one that I liked the most. But now that I have a couple games on this Eternity, I think that this is gonna be one of the ones I like. Missed in there. And see, like the Fate, if I miss into the oil like that, it has no chance. Sharper downlane Eternity by a lot. I heard the Purple Hammer Reactive is really good. Donovan, I'm not sure about the glitch. I know that YouTube is a really big day on YouTube today. The shorts videos are being monetized starting today, which is why I'm trying to post better shorts. So there's going to be a lot of activity on YouTube today, I would imagine, behind the scenes. Oh, 7-pin. Oh. So that was 9 spare, 6 bagger. And then I blower 7. So the Fate would have missed because it has a weaker cover, and not by a lot. Basically, I think it would have missed because the Eternity has an ASIM core. That extra torque plus the S84 is a little bit stronger than the cover on the Fate, is why I think the Fate would have missed. And look, I'm not bashing the Fate. I love that ball. I love the Fate. But to me, the Fate, when I miss into the oil, it never sees it. It never recovers. And I think that's why the Eternity has potential. Because it's a high RG, high diff, just like the Fate, but with a little ASIM, little extra torque. You know what I mean? Jeez. So, I have never thrown the Fate with anything but the out-of-box finish. And I've never even touched it. I've never even redone it. It has probably 100 games already, and I've never touched it. I threw it on the fresh, as is, at Samstown in match number 2 of Can You Beat Luis? And it looked fantastic on the fresh, on the high friction. You know, last game and this game, all my misses were 9. And this game, again, I go 9 spare, 6 bagger, 7-pin, 4-pin. And then, I don't know, because of the lighting, I don't know if you'll be able to see like the track flare, but it starts around here and goes to about the Y. So that's a pretty significant flare rings. All right, first shot of the 10th here. Oh, hit my foot. Don't go in the gutter. Whew. Holy friction, Batman. Eternity sharper than the RST-X2? I would say no, just because the X2 I think has a higher RG and has a weaker cover. So I think that the Eternity would be stronger, but I think that the RST-X2 would be cleaner and jumpier for sure. Yeah, you know, Daryl, like, everyone's game is different, right? So like for me on the Fresh, when I have a lot of friction, I prefer smoother stuff on the Fresh. And to me, the Fate, if I'm trying to make it a smooth ball, then it takes away from what makes that ball great, if that makes sense, you know? So for me, I would never throw the Fate on the Fresh, like with Surface, because I like it so much with polish. Yeah, Daryl, that shot was really, it hit my foot. Can replace my Reality with the Eternity? I would say no. I would say no, because the Reality is gonna be earlier and way smoother. Whereas what makes the Eternity, like I always think about, okay, what makes this bowling ball good, right? And for me, what makes the Eternity really good is that it's clean through the fronts and produces, you know, shape down lane. And then what makes the Reality good is that it's a really smooth control piece. See it. You know, like Reality ain't doing that. So if I'm changing the Eternity to do something that it's not really good at, then why even throw it? You know what I mean? Hey, Brad, thank you so much for that. What's a good ball between the Phase 2 and the IQ Tour? There's a lot of really good options there. To me, the Phase 2 and the IQ Tour kind of occupy the same area in the bag. Not the same spot, but the same area, being that early rolling control piece. So if you want something to be added to that bag that's going to be like beneficial to the bag, I would add a Fate into that mix. Something with a higher RG, something with a cleaner cover. Yeah, Fate for sure would be my pick there. That's a really good shot. Guys, the Eternity is bananas. So that game finished it for 258. I went 9 spare, 6 bagger, 9 spare, 9 spare, strike, strike, strike. So I think my 3 misses were all on the left side that game. Yeah, I really hope that the Reality stays around for a long time. Krista, hey, it's funny, we were just talking about you earlier. People were asking when we were gonna shoot a video together. Hey, Corral. Yeah, this Eternity's nuts. Honestly, if I had the Eternity first and then I had the Revenant, I would never have said the Revenant is bananas. Yo, the Eternity's nuts, bro. Yeah. 258 with my 3 misses all on the left side. I think I went like 7 pin, 7 pin, 4 pin. Dude, your cologne is too strong, bro. Do like 3 less sprays, bro. Jesus Christ, man. No, hey, look, okay, let me compliment you first. It smells good. It's just a little too strong. It's because you're young, I get it. You want to do like that peacock thing. How many sprays? Yeah. How many? Give me a number.
I don't know. I spray. So I have an undershirt.
Yeah.
I spray that like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
And
So,
I do this layer.
so that's 5. So 10.
Pretty much.
Let's do 5. Let's do 5. And actually, you could do less because colognes work with the pheromones in your body. So if you spray it on your clothes, it doesn't do as good a job as if you spray it on your skin. Pro tip.
I don't do that when I get out shower, but I take showers at night.
You don't shower in the morning?
It depends if I wake up.
Nasty, bro. Ah, how old are you?
19.
Jeez. Guys, just so you know, this is going to be the next victim on my channel. This little 19-year-old bleep. I complimented him, telling him that he throws a good shot. You know what he said? He goes, I know. Cocky. Ooh, you gonna get it. Hey, this is for you right here, Zach. Ow! Hey, you know Krista? Krista De Leon? She said you're trying to get them ladies. She said you're trying to get them ladies with the spray. Bowling 300. Eternity is going to be stronger than the Absolute. The Absolute has a ridiculously, hilariously weak cover. Yeah, he came over and that spray was strong. Whatever he said, double it. That's funny. I don't even wear cologne anymore. I'm married. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. That's basically what he said. I need to replace the strong hooking ace and pearl. If the X2 will be sharp like the altered, I'll have to try it. So the X2 is actually going to be sharper than the altered. If you want a replacement for the altered, then you're going to really want the Eternity. Same cover. The cover is what touches the lane. So if you want something similar to the geez, what's the name of that ball? Yeah, like if you want something similar to the altered, then throw something with the same cover. Fat Turtle, new to bowling, what does clean mean? So when a ball, here, I'll get in front of the lanes. When the ball wants to glide through the front part of the lane, right, meaning it doesn't want to hook early, that means that the ball is clean. It's very clean through the fronts, meaning it wants to avoid the front part of the lane. Like a spare ball is very clean. High Road Pearl, very clean. Stuff like that. And also, Fat Turtle, welcome to bowling. What role would the Phase 5 play in someone's arsenal? So I think something like a Phase 5 is a very versatile ball, okay? I feel like with the out-of-box finish, it could be like a really good go-to ball when you still need something that wants to rev up earlier. And then I think that when you knock the shine off, it's a really good option on the fresh. All right, so let's make a better shot off that last one. Oh, I missed in by a mile. That was a bad shot. No, Ryan, the Eternity does not have the same core as the realities. The core in the core in the Eternity has a little bit higher of an RG, lower PSA. Yes, exactly. That's spare. That was clean. The ball did not want to hook early at all. What oil does the gem play on? The heaviest, the most amount of oil. Yeah, Matthew, if that was only true. If it struck, it must have been a good shot. Hey, someone in the chat said, however many you said, double it. All right, let's make a better shot here. See it? Ooh.
Hey, I forgot I mentioned my neck.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, I get it. You're trying to suffocate the ladies. If they can't breathe, they can't run away, right? Is that what you're saying? Crazy, man. All right, let's refocus here. I will say I've only missed one 10-pin today, and I stuck on that shot, so I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I think that's why bowling's never going to be in the Olympics. Like, besides the fact of the human element of someone oiling the lanes, but like imagine, like in tennis, if you hit the best shot that you possibly can, you're probably going to get that point, right? Or in golf, like if you ace one, but in bowling, you can ace one and leave a split. All right, let's move everything in a little bit. Just a hair, nothing crazy here. Oh, and then I missed right by a mile. You know, the Trident Odyssey, when I was with Motive, I liked a lot of those Tridents, but I never threw the Odyssey, and no one around me really I saw throw one. So like I really like the Trident Horizon, I think is what it was called. That's the one that was like the hybrid. Oh yeah, Eldrin, everything Miami. Miami Heat, Miami Dolphins, Miami Marlins, Florida Panthers, everything. Miami Heat always number one. That's a good one. That was a good one. Hey, Krista, I didn't know that. I'll text you here after the stream. Yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like in my videos I'm a little bit more serious than what my personality actually is. And like, when I stream like this is kind of like what my personality is all the time. But for whatever reason, when I film, I have a much more serious tone, when really I'm kind of a jokester. Missed right a hair. God. If I could compare this eternity to anything, I think I'm comparing it to like, picture going to Chipotle and the person behind the counter gives you double steak without telling the cashier that you got double stake. That's what this eternity feels like. All right, let's stop talking about surgeries because I've never been under the knife and I don't want to be under the knife. Missed in. God, this ball's nuts. Yeah, it rarely happens at Chipotle. Double steak, no charge. Whoo! They get a fat tip. It's funny because double steak's like $4, I think, or $5. And when they do it without charging, I basically still pay for it, just put it in the tip jar. You know, I don't really like saying that a ball is the GOAT, like right away, because, you know, like there's a break-in period with bowling balls. So the big difference is gonna be how is this gonna still be reacting in a week or two? You know what I mean? Now, in a week or two, if it's still doing that, this ball's good, bro. I said, the best comparison to this ball is like, imagine if you went to Chipotle and you asked for double steak and they didn't charge you for it. That's what that ball feels like. Like, feels like cheating. It's not that I don't like the TNT. I like the TNT. I just think that there's a window when I can throw the TNT. And when I get out of that window, it sucks. You know what I mean? So like on the fresh, when I have to keep the ball in front of me, and then as soon as I have to get away from that, it looks terrible. You know, like I've probably moved already 5 or 6 left with this Eternity, and it just keeps looking good. You know, so like I feel like the Eternity is more versatile. But I think if I was bowling on something with a lot of friction, the TNT would come out first. You know what I mean? But like if I'm like, all right, for example, tomorrow in league, I'm gonna try to throw this TNT. As soon as I have to get away from keeping the ball in front of me, I'm gonna get out of it right away. You know? Every time you watch 10 pin, 4 pin, 7 pin.
I said that look.
I know, man. Jeez. I got to get Chipotle to sponsor my channel.
That'd be good.
Bro, that would be fire. Sam Squatch, good morning. Hannah, aloha. How far left can I get with the Eternity? So, I think as far as I need to. And you guys are gonna see in the review that comes out tomorrow, plus the short that drops today, you're gonna see that I got pretty far left. And it just allowed me to get as far left as I needed to. If I use this ball for the rest of my matches this year, that's funny. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, Eternity does feel pretty phenomenal. And like I said, if it continues to roll like this over the next couple weeks, you know, if it still rolls like this, then I'll know if it's like a really, really good ball or not. Bro, I'm thirsty. I need to go get a Gatorade. I'll get it out. I'm in the 10th frame now. Any thoughts on the katana, or you haven't ever seen her throw it? So Ryan, I'm on staff with 900 Global, so I am contractually only allowed to throw Storm, Rotogrip, and 900 Global. But I have seen people throw that new katana. I think it's the Assault, and it looks pretty good. Thomas, hi. What happens if you try very right with the Eternity? So Matthew, when my review drops tomorrow, the full review, watch that video because I played pretty straight and it did not look good. It did not look pretty good for me from straight. Like, I feel like this ball just likes to be hooked. And you'll see that as I chase it left in the video, kind of like what I'm doing now, it just continues to look better and better and better. First shot of the 10th here. Oh, see, like if it does that, balls I'm bringing to league tomorrow. I really want to bring that pink physics. So pink physics, TNT, Eternity, Fate, spare ball. Pretty much it. The night always ends up the same. The night always ends up in the Fate. All right, that was the first shot of the 10th. This will be the second shot on the 10th. Oh my God. So the two games that I threw with the Eternity were both clean. I had like 603 the first three with the TNT. And then I went 250 and then here 237 if I strike. All right, last shot here of the day. Last shot of the day. Oh, stuck. Of course. Of course I would end on a garbage throw. All right, so I ended up shooting 1094 for 5, which is just shy of 220 after averaging 2.0 the first three. That's okay. Let's turn this around here. So if you guys have any questions or anything before I end this stream, kind of let me know right now. Oh, the TNT on that line would look terrible. Let's see your results. So I went 190, 205, 208, 258, 233. So again, the TNT just didn't match up well right here. So I'll leave the stream on here for a couple minutes. And if you guys want to ask any questions or whatever, I'll stay on here for a second. Yeah, I mean, like it's pretty good scores considering I wasn't really trying to bowl for score. I was really just focusing on my timing, which didn't feel that great today, but I did work on my swing and that felt really good. So, you know, one thing at a time here. It's probably what I should have focused on. All right, so if there's no more questions, what's a good ball to complement the Fate for heavier oil since the Fate plays better in transition? Like a reality check, maybe even this Eternity. I shot 1094, but I only had like 603 for the first three. I went 190, 205, 208. So that's 603 for the first three and then 258, 233.
When did you start using the Eternity?
Game 4. Frame 1 of Game 4. I threw it the 10th frame of game 1 and went strike, strike, 9. But then, yeah, I don't know. The TNT is just very situational. You know what I mean? Like, guys, come on. Let's be honest here. You think I'm gonna lose to this guy? Get out of here. I ain't losing to this kid. Eternity best ball on the market currently? No, it's not even on the market. Like, it's hard for me to vote against the Phase 2 IQ Tour, Venom Shock. What else? What else is really good from other companies? Venom Shock, IQ Tour, Phase 2, Purple Hammer. You know, like, you talk about the best ball on the market, it's nothing new. Would RSTX2 be a better late game big hook comeback than the Reality? It just depends. It depends on how much volume there is on the lane. Eternity could be a good first game ball, yeah, if you knock the polish off. Zach will beat you. Somebody named Blackjack said Zach will beat you. And because they said your name, they probably know who you are. Blackjack sucks. Looking forward to seeing you bowl tomorrow night. See, yeah, I'm gonna try to throw the TNT on the fresh, and then I'm gonna try to get into the Eternity and stay in it as long as it'll allow me. All right, we're done here. Krista, I'll text you right now. Till next time, guys. Yeah, cancel.